On a stormy night in 1971, a man jumped out of a moving airplane, carrying $200,000 in cash. He was never seen again. No body. No parachute. No trace. Just a name that wasn't even his real one. This is the story of D.B. Cooper, the only unsolved hijacking in American aviation history. It sounds like the plot of a movie. A calm, well-dressed stranger boards a plane, threatens to blow it up, demands a ransom, and disappears mid-flight. But this actually happened. And more than 50 years later, the FBI still doesn't know who he was, or how he survived the jump. Or if he survived it at all. This case has haunted investigators, fascinated true crime fans, and inspired countless theories. But at its core, it remains exactly what it was the night it happened, a mystery with no ending. It was November 24, 1971. Thanksgiving Eve. A man calling himself Dan Cooper walked up to the counter at Portland International Airport and bought a one-way ticket to Seattle. He was calm, polite, dressed in a dark suit. In the freezing night air, he lowered the plane's rear staircase. And he jumped. He was never seen again. The FBI opened a case they called NORJAK, short for Northwest Hijacking. It became one of the largest and longest manhunts in the Bureau's history. Investigators studied the note he left behind, the tie he took off before jumping, even his choice of parachutes. Some were rigged for training, not for skydiving. A detail that still fuels debate about whether he even knew what he was doing. For years, there was nothing. Then, in 1980, a young boy digging on the banks of the Columbia River found something extraordinary. Bundles of decaying cash, still bound together, adding up to just over $5,000. The serial numbers matched the ransom money. It was the only physical evidence ever recovered. But it raised more questions than it answered. How did the money end up there? Did Cooper drown nearby? Did someone else find it later and bury it? The FBI ran thousands of leads. They investigated hundreds of suspects. In 2016, after 45 years, they officially closed the case. Not because it was solved. Because they had exhausted every lead they had. Since then, the theories have never stopped. Some believe Cooper didn't survive the jump. The terrain below was rugged, freezing, and remote. A jump like that, at night, without proper gear, may simply have been fatal. Others believe he planned everything meticulously, and walked away into a new identity, living out his life quietly, somewhere in plain sight. Over the decades, several names have surfaced as possible suspects, each one debated, and each one eventually ruled out or left unproven. None of these theories have ever been confirmed. And that's important to say clearly. They are theories. Not facts. The truth is, nobody knows. Somewhere between a Thanksgiving Eve flight and a riverbank in Washington state, a man calling himself Dan Cooper stepped into the dark, and out of history's reach. No confirmed remains. No confirmed identity. No confirmed ending. Maybe he's a name in an old case file. Maybe he lived a full, ordinary life under a different name entirely. Or maybe the answer is still out there, waiting in a forest, or a drawer, or someone's memory. What do you think really happened to D.B. Cooper?